Hello everyone, you are welcome to Anchor Network, where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news. Igbo Presidency gaining momentum over Biafra, says Igbo. Ohaneze Igbo Youth Council Worldwide said that 2023 Igbo Presidency project is gaining momentum and attention nowadays. Seriously considering the level of support is gained across the board shows that Nigeria opts for the project over Biafra. The Igbo youths are driving the vehicle and it's beyond the human comprehension. God will surely unite Igbos to present the likes of Zeke of Africa and Dede Sam Mbakwe as quality presidential candidates in both PDP and APC. Wide acceptance for Igbo Presidency Project 2023 will make IPOB a evaporative smoke. Prominent statements and leaders across the board are throwing support for 2023 Igbo Presidency in short while, showing that after the inauguration of 2023 National Committee on Igbo Presidency Project by November 1st, 2019, it will be more acceptable, realizable, and Nigeria's date with justice, fairness, and equity. We appreciate the Afenifere leader, Pa Ayo Adebanjo, the Ijaw leader, Pa Edwin Clark, authentic voice of the North, Alhaji Balarabe Musa, Major General Ishola Williams, PDP BOT member Chief Ebenezer Babatokpe, and millions of Nigerians youth for the collective bargaining for a Nigeria president of Igbo stock in 2023. We are pursuing Igbo Presidency Project 2023 in stages from the master plan designed by late Chuba Okadigbo in 2003, before he became the then running mate to General Muhammad Buhari in the front's AMPP, motivated Buhari to assure Igbos prophetically in 2003 in Umuahia rally that is destined to hand over power to an Igbo man 20 years after. By 2023, he will surely do that. We should desist from self-destructive tendencies. IPOB activities is projecting Igbo Presidency Project 2023. Unknowingly to them, we know that IPOB will support Igbo Presidency Project 2023, just like they supported 2019 election after initial refusal, changing from no referendum, no election slogan to it's done and dusted. The agreement is sealed. You now vote for the Cameroonian. When the chips are down, IPOB will lead Igbo Presidency projects as a means of negotiation and compensation. We are urging respected Igbo leaders to guide 2023 Igbo Presidency project from the rear. Igbo youths are fully in charge with a huge funds to execute the assignment. This is what is coming from Ohaneze youth. It's like these guys, they are really serious about this Igbo presidency. Of course, there's nothing wrong in Igbo presidency. That is the truth of the matter. There's nothing wrong in the first place. Nobody is saying Igbo cannot be an Igbo man cannot be the president. Ideally, that is how it ought to be. That is how it ought to go. But because of the forces on ground, that is why it has appeared before now that it wasn't a doable thing. But if they can come together, just like they are saying, but if they can come together, good and fine. Like I said before, if an Igbo man becomes the president, what effect will he have on Igbos? What effect will he have on Nigerians as a whole? Is it just because to answer the name Igbo presidency? It is a good thing. I'm really in support of that. But how effective is it going to be on the people? How are people from that region going to benefit from that? Is it as a result of, okay, when you have Igbo presidency or Igbo president, that is when things will be working for the people? Because if that is what they are planning, or that's what they have in mind, it's going to be a disappointment. Because if you are thinking that it's when somebody comes from a particular region, if the person becomes a president, that is when the people's problem will be solved. That is not correct, according to Goodluck Jonathan. That is not correct. Because we have seen in the past that it doesn't work that way. Because we know people who have been at the aim of affair, the region who have been the president in the past. Yet what happened? What is still happening? We are not even talking of what happened before. We are talking of reality. But if you say, okay, because they've not been president, in a long while, it's understandable, because it has to go round. If we say we are one Nigeria, it has to go round. But the question is that the power that be, if they will allow them to get it, and because most importantly, I have always said it, does it mean we don't have Igbos in all the parties in Nigeria, all the political parties in Nigeria? Does it mean we don't have Igbos? Does it mean we don't have them in their numbers? We have them. So what has been the problem? That means they have not been able to do their homework very well, and that is the reason why IPOB, does not really believe. IPOB people, they don't really believe in this one Nigeria. Does it mean that the people who have been representing the Igbos at all levels, we have them? You can't say you don't have them. So what have they been doing? Because even at home, let's go back to each state. What have they done, even as governors? Even Okorocha was a governor in Imo State, APC man, that he would have left a landmark, but he didn't do it. He messed up everything. And there's no single APC in the east, in the southeast. How did he manage it? Because he didn't do well. Because if he had done well, I'm sure he would have retained that. They would have retained that party in that particular state. But he didn't do well. There is no doubt. There is no trying to be diplomatic. He didn't do well, because the arrogance was just too much. Because of arrogance, they felt that it's going to be business as usual. But he undermined the people, the power of the people, because the people said, no, we are not going to vote for you. Instead of voting for you, then we'll go back to PDP. It's not as if maybe they really like PDP or whatever, but anyone who is going to do the right thing, that is the person they are going to swing their support to. Now we have all of them. We begin to count them, the bigwigs, the Igbo bigwigs in all the political parties. We have them. So what have they been doing? That is the issue, because the same Nigeria factor we set in. Like I said, unless they just want to say, okay, let it be our turn now, because it has never been our turn for a very long time. If it is on that note, good and fine. But if you are thinking that it's going to bring any development or any progress to the people, that is fallacy. It's not going to happen, because all of them, all those political elites, political bigwigs in Nigeria, they are the same. You talk of the Yorubas, you talk of the Hausas, you talk of the Igbos, you talk of the South, you talk of the Middle Belt. All those politicians, big politicians in those regions, they are the same. If you think they are going to do something different, it's a lie. It's a big lie. If you want to have a shot of the presidency, good and fine. If you want to work towards it, fine. But there is no way you will not need IPOB. Who are the IPOBs? They are the sons and daughters of the soil. They are the ones that will determine. They are the ones that will determine. Just take, for example, when Nnamdi Kanu talked about a sit at home, what happened? They respect Nnamdi Kanu than all those governors. You know it. We know it. It has happened. It's not a hearsay. It is not something that someone is making up. We are not just trying to arrogate Nnamdi, overboard. It has happened. When he said everybody sits at home, definitely they will sit at home. So if they could listen to somebody who is never even a politician, and we have all the politicians, all the governors there, they couldn't even, they don't command respect. So what are you talking about? So you need them. But like they said, they feel okay. They are going to support them. If you're going to play your cards very well, you sit down, because IPOB members, they are your people. So if you can sit them down, sit on the right round table. If they agree, good and fine. It's going to be a plus to you. But if IPOB does not support you, the group, if the people do not support you, you are on your own. You are on your own, because at home you need to be well accepted. And again, Umodo has already said it. He does not believe. Is the president of Ohaneze. We have the youth. So the youth, it's like the Ohaneze, they are divided. Because if the president of Ohaneze is saying he does not believe in Igbo presidency, because it's still going to amount to the same thing, as experienced as he is, he says still going to amount to the same thing, that the best thing is the structuring. Now the youth are coming out, they say, oh, this and that. They have been going from pillar to post. They have been going from pillar to post. That means the elders in Ohaneze do not believe in the Igbo presidency. So what are you talking about? These guys are just trying to, they just want to feed themselves. They just want to, get themselves happy. That is the way I see it. But if you can liaise with IPOB members, good and fine, because they are the ones on ground. They are the ones that can determine what is not and what it is. So they should not just be too joyous. This Ohaneze youth, they should not just be too happy, claiming that everybody is supporting them. People now, they are telling you, oh, this and this and that. But when it comes to that time, you know who is who. Are you sure they are not deceiving you? You will know who is who. And that is the old truth. So, guys, I would like to hear from you what Ohaneze is talking about. Igbo. They said Igbo presidency gaining momentum over Biafra. What do you think about? Please, let's continue the discussion from the comment section. Thank you very much. Bye.